And then get the mic. The mic, we're on. We're live. Okay, we're live. And here we are live from the Tony Graham Recreation Complex in not quite downtown Canada. And today's matchup sees our Ottawa Senators and the Ridley College Tigers. Ridley coming off a loss yesterday to the Ottawa 67s 4-1. And Senators are looking to get back into the win column here. We're shout out to James Wojcik, who is not with us today. He's hiking in Whistler, and an equal shout out to Tyler Frisian here, who's going to be manning the camera today. Thanks, Tyler.
No problem.
Other than that, we have we know Ivy Nellis is the starting goalie today, and we'll soon get the starting lineups from Victor Wheeler, who will be doing the announcing today. There we go. Look at that. Teams are just going through their warm-ups now. Hope you got your snow tires on, Tyler. We're hearing snow here in Ottawa this weekend, probably tomorrow. We got DJ Julie on the music here, and Maui, our trusty mascot, is here with Susan Shannon. Maui's trying to chew the cable. And we have Kevin Kiley here on the shot clock and goalie cams. Go to 2 minutes. There you go. Close enough for rock and roll. Back with Ottawa in the lineup today is Chloe Martineau, just coming back from her RBC tryout camp in BC. We're missing Lexi Hatum, scratched today, and she'll be back tomorrow after sitting out her 2-game suspension.
Chloe's not seen today.
And I believe we have a call up Sam Lewis, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, maybe not. No call up today. Girls are just going through their final preparations here as the warm-up comes to an end. We'll soon get to the starting lineups and the national anthem, and then we'll be on our way. One.
Yeah, it's on there, but
No, you'll hit the plus when it goes to the 2, right?
to the next. I don't know how to get one up here. I could just.
Maybe it's up there already. Let me look over here. It's there first.
Okay.
You just need to, I don't know about the timing. You gotta put it. Woohoo, Ottawa Senators. All right, here we go. Waiting for the rock show to begin.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Mom.
I wonder if they can hear. Okay. If they're getting the stream.
Ojo, if you can hear this, let us know.
Yeah. We're taking a nice way. And we're off. And the Sens dump it into the Tigers' end to start the game. Sire rims it up the boards and heads behind the net. Chloe Martineau on the puck. Comes out to Timmins, and it's regrouped at center. Ella Fridgen with it. Dumps it back into the Tiger zone, and there'll be no icing as Ottawa gets a quick change. Fresh legs out there. Well, everybody wants to get their legs under them. Chipped up the boards. And Banks goes off her stick briefly, and then Tigers wheel away. Laporte with it now. With a pass up to Foray. And then Timmins dumps in. Foray now with shot into Nellis. We have our first shot of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, good. And on the face-off, puck comes out to Chevrier, and a 2-on-1 is developing here with Danks. Chevrier, shot. Oh, just missed the open side of the net. And it's kept in by Chevrier. And Tigers take over at their blue line. Kira with it now. Up to Notting. And in behind the net to Hayes. Hayes will pick it up and fire a pass up to Glenn, and that's picked off at center from Dye. Dye rims it in over to Kylie to Wallace, and now to Glenn coming in wide. Centers it, and Tigers clear that away. In behind the net now, Wallace chasing it, and Ridley takes over. They flip it up in behind into the point, and Lily Shannon heads it towards the net. Comes back out to Bosomworth, down to Glenn. Glenn looking for somebody open. Kylie with it now. Hard pass over to Shannon, and then over to Bosomworth and down, rimmed around the back of the net. And the Tigers will take over momentarily, but Wallace is on it quickly. Now Martineau's on it, just off the bench, and she'll be tripped on her way driving the net, and that'll be a power play here for our Ottawa Senators. 17:45 gone in first period. Still 0-0 on the shot on the scoreboard there. So we'll get a look at the Ottawa power play here, Tyler. Wojtek wins the faceoff to the boards. It's rimmed around, and it just comes out, and Danks will race for it. And Ridley up on the puck. Shannon now with it. Circles back to wait. She's watched by Morrissey. Martineau now. Pass over to Danks. Danks' pass is intercepted in the neutral zone and heads back into Ottawa's end to regroup. Danks with it again. Tries to hit Wojtek going through, but Martineau has it now at the blue line. Shot into the goalie and a rebound. And then Kylie is cleared out there in front. Martineau with it now. Cycles it in behind for Wojtek. Wojtek with it. Cross-ice pass. Tries a cross-ice pass. It's a good stick. It's picked off. Now let's out to get it now. And she has a lead pass up to Martineau, but it's picked off. Bosomworth now with it. Thinking about a pass up to Martineau, but she was getting off the ice. And here comes Ridley again. Oh, nice fade by Laporte, but can't get the shot off. And now Frigin comes up with it. And it's dumped in. It's going to be icing. Nope, icing is waved off. Chevrier now back to the point. It misses Bosomworth, and it will go down all the way. And that brings us to 15 seconds left in the penalty. Bosomworth will carry it up. She'll get the blue line. She's pinned up against the boards. Finds Chevrier. Chevrier just misses with a shot. Frigid now keeps it in. Cycles it down to Kylie, who loses her stick and banging it into the ref there. Ridley now. Up through center. Here Kylie comes back. Hubbard clears it out, and Ridley brings it in offside. There'll be a face-off here in Ottawa's half of the neutral zone. hand off the face-off. The battle for it. Hubbard comes up from her D spot and clears it out. And now Chambers over to Hayes, and Hayes will get the red line and then the blue line, and she brings it in around the end. Back to McDonald now, who's covering. Stripped by Foray and cleared out. Hubbard will knock it back in. McDonald will go for it. Chambers now on the forecheck. Ridley tries to chip it out, but they don't make it. Sire now passes it up. It's kept in by Ottawa. Danks on it now. Wallace with it. In behind the net. As Glynn goes for it, she's pinched off. And Ridley will try and get it clear, but it's kept in. Wallace giving chase. Sire now brings it around. Wheeler keeps it in. Wojtek finds Glynn. Glynn with the shot. And a glove save by Murphy. As Wallace was there trying to get a stick on it. And rimmed around behind the net by Ridley. Wheeler giving chase. Chambers helping out. And Danks, and we get a whistle, which will bring a face-off just to the right of Murphy, the Ridley goaltender. So far, everything looks good, Todd. Thank you. And puck's in play. There's the Sire behind the net. Kept in by Frisian with a shot. Oh, and a quick whistle. As it just evaded Murphy and the puck was laying there in the crease, but the official lost sight of it and they got a lucky whistle there. As Ella Frisian's shot made it through. And I'll do it again. Off the face-off. Danks with it. Danks wheeling her way into the front. Oh, and just missed Chevrier in behind. Chambers with it now. Chevrier pinned on the boards. It's rimmed around, and Frisian is up on the play. Frisian cycles it back to Danks at the point. Danks with the shot in, hits a stick and goes into the corner. Wheeler now up, trying to keep it in. Does. Chambers now just centers it. And Bourgeois will bring it up and clear it in cross ice. And Ottawa's Wheeler is wheeling to McDonald. McDonald chips it in. Timmins picks it up for Ridley. Cuts in front of her net. Passes off. And gets it back now. Timmins coming in. Shot. Hits slowly Shannon on the way in. And McDonald tries to feed Wojtek there. Wojtek with it now, pushed up against the boards. It goes behind to Bismarck, up to Martineau. Pass up to McDonald. It's chipped off and back to Martineau. Martineau in her skates and then on her stick, in through the middle. Oh, and she almost had a dangerous shooting position there. Back for Wallace now, picking it up as both teams go for a change. Wallace tries to field a pass in through to Glynn. Wasn't worth up on it now. Wallace digging for it. And Chambers. Chambers clears it over to open side. It's kept in by Hubbard. And then brought out. And a 2-on-1 developing here. And Hayes gets in the way. Nodding with it now for Ridley. Over to Sire. Sire shot in. Gets a couple of legs in there, and Nellis up out to aggressively to make a stop. Another shot into Nellis. Corrals a rebound. Face off to the right of Nellis in the Ottawa zone. A little bit of action there on the Ridley side. And Hayes now behind the net. Up to Chevrier. Ridley on the forecheck, keeps it in. Hubbard will go and pick it up. Come out behind her net. Tries to hit Danks with a pass, and it just misses her and is kept in at the point. Here Kylie pins her player, as does Chevrier. And Hubbard comes up with the puck. Turns back into the boards and rims it up and out. Sire will go back for it. Danks is up on the forecheck. Danks pressuring. Gets some help from McDonald. Ottawa gains possession. They win it behind, and Sire rims it up to Wheeler, who keeps it in. Wheeler now just tries to feather a pass in through the crease, and Martineau's on with it. Martineau circling in the corner, up the half boards. Cycles it down to Kylie. Kylie's shot. Oh, just hits the outside of the net. As the twine tickled. And now Martineau with it. Ottawa pressuring. Frigian keeps it in. Keeps it alive and down around the net. Martineau turns around, out in front. And no Ottawa players there. Frigian now on a change. Gains his own. Cuts in. Shot. Glove save by Murphy.
Let's zoom it in a little bit next period.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Good. Glad you can make it. And up on the half boards. Dumped out by Timmins. Lily Shannon is back for it. Behind the net. Tries to hit Wallace with a pass, and it just comes out. McMillan with it now for Ridley. She dumps it in. And Blissenworth will go back for it. She's chased by Morrissey. And now pass to Glenn. Just misses the mark. And that'll bring an icing call. 9:21 left in the first period. Still 0-0 here at the Tony Graham Recreation Complex. Tyler Frigian on the camera. And off the face-off. Out comes Wallace. Off the boards by the defender. Coming in, shot. She had Glenn coming in for a rebound, but it just went past her. And now here comes Ridley. Kira with it. Leaves it for Nodding. Nodding in behind the net, and Danks will pick it up. Oh, out comes Hayes with it. Hayes has Wallace going to the net. Tries to feed the pass over, and it's deflected in past the net. It's now kept in by Hubbard. Hubbard up on the play, tries to center it. No Ottawa players in sight there. And now up through neutral zone. Nodding, dumps it in, and Ridley will go for a change. Hayes picks it up. Skates it up and misses Chevrier, but Chevrier beats the icing. Wojtek and Danks helping out. Danks, back to Frigian, walks the line, gives it to Danks, who's driving the lane, shot, save and rebound. Danks on it again. Kept in by Frigian. Frigian gets pushed off it. Gains her feet, keeps it in. She's up on the play now with Wojtek. Wojtek circles to the boards, waiting for some help for fresh legs to arrive. And now Martineau and McDonald are giving chase, and Wojtek will go off for a change. Bank pass to Wheeler. In. Saved by the goalie. McDonald was there on the doorstep. It's kept in by Wheeler. Shot. Blocker save by Murphy. Kept in by Chambers. Donald up on the play. Martineau now recovers it, turns it off to Shannon. Shannon now skating it through center, getting to the middle, and shot. Oh! And then the rebound went to Chambers and hit a post. A nice rush by Lily Shannon there, creating an opportunity on the offensive side. Love to see the offense from the defense. And here comes Glynn now. Glynn to Wallace. A little 2-on-1, mini 2-on-1. Oh, and a nice block there. Goalie is down. Covering her feet. Ottawa works to gain possession. It's now chipped out. Wallace will be back to retrieve it. Shannon now up to Glynn. Just tips it in. And Kylie will go forecheck. Bourgeois rims it around to Sire. Up to Bourgeois. Up but not out. Timmins now with it. Works her way out. Skates through center. Brings it in. And then loses the puck and it slides into Nellis. Gets the face-off. 5:59 left to play in the first period here. Frigid now around the net. Feeds a pass up to Chevrier, who feeds Wojo coming through full speed. A 2-on-1 developing with Dank's shot up over the net. Frigid up on the play to keep it in. She's pinned. Gets some help from Wojtek right away. Dank's with it now, working it along the boards. It's rimmed around and Wheeler will keep it in. Feather it towards the net, and Murphy will make a glove save and get a face-off. And Martineau on the boards, working to gain possession. Skates up the wall, out through the dot, still has it. Pass over to Frisian. Frisian with a snapper. And McDonald just deflects it past the goalie and in behind. Martineau with it again. She sees Chambers in front. It goes off her skate and out. And now Wheeler will head back, and that'll be an icing call.
Oh, 12-2.
Wow. Puck goes back to Bosamworth. Funneled in, changes direction. Martineau in front. Martineau on the wall. Feeds a pass through the McDonald. Goes to Bosamworth. Shot. In. And it deflects tic-tac-toe. And we got one. As Ottawa, with a puck just shot in towards the net by Bosamworth. It hit a couple of sticks. I'm not sure who got the goal on there, but it was started by Bosamworth. And that will take Ottawa to a 1-0 lead. Here with 4:38 left in the first. Ottawa gets on the board. And shot number 13 is good luck in this case, Tyler. As Hubbard goes back. Turns up ice and ends up on Glynn's stick. We're one-on-one. One-on-one. It's Brooke Glynn. Funnels a pass across the goalie. Looking for Wallace. Was following on the play. Hubbard now up on the play. Keeps it in. Wallace with it. Looks to funnel a pass to Kylie, and it just goes up and out. Ridley with it now. There was a bit of a hack on the back end of that play. And now Hayes is up on the play. One-on-one. As Hayes tries to get to the middle. Picks up the puck out in front to Danks, but Ridley got a stick on it. Charlotte Wheeler back for it now. Nice pass to Chevrier, breaking, gaining speed. Evades the checker, passes it in front, and it goes off the stick and out to Farah. Here comes the Ridley Tigers. Farah going wide. She's watched by Fridgen. Fridgen rides her off with some help from Wojtek. Fridgen with it now. In behind the net, changes directions, up to Chevrier. Chevrier looking for Danks, who's covered by Linton, and the puck's into the Ridley zone. In behind the net, Linton will take it. Wheels away with a pass to Kira. And McDonald is up, trying to keep it in. Kira chips it out, and it's rimmed around, and there is either an injury, it looks like an injury. It's 2:57. Light injury. Linton up on her feet, skating to the bench. Good to see. 2:57 left to play in the first period here at the Tony Graham Recreation Center. Today's matchup is the Ridley Tigers and your Ottawa Senators. It's 1-0, and there's some sort of conversation taking place here. Maybe about where the face-off should take place. Ottawa with it. Off the face-off, Martineau has it. Works her way in. Shot off the blocker. Donald with it. Passes it off to Martineau. Martineau cross-ice pass to Bosomworth. Shot blocked by McMillan. And, there's a penalty. There was a goal on the play with a beautiful pass, but there was a penalty being called, so Chambers looks like she might be heading to the box, and that nullifies the scoring opportunity. Two minutes for interference. I guess there was a pick there on the play. And now it'll be Ridley on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Here in the Ottawa zone, goes back to the point to Bourgeois. Bourgeois to the corner to Hayes. Hayes up on the boards to Wallace. And now Wojtek goes off her stick momentarily. It's kept in. As Bourgeois has it now and funnels a shot into Nellis. Blocker save. Off to the sideboards. Hubbard with it now. Gets it out to the blue line. It does come out. Ridley now regrouping up at the Ottawa blue line. They get it in. Kira. Ferret is in front. Over to Bourgeois shot. Nellis blocker save into the corner. Nellis with a save up and out. Stick save. As Ottawa has a bit of trouble clearing the zone right there. Gotta love the stick save that takes the puck out of play. Ottawa will change their PK here. Danks moves it around. It hits the netting as it went off a stick, and now we'll get another face-off. 1:26 left to play in the first period, and half the penalty killed. Timmins and Danks face off. Puck comes out. And Glynn will give chase. Brooke Glynn now up on the goalie. The goalie slips it past her. And Ridley will break it out. Goes off of Timmins' stick and onto Wheeler's. And now Brooke Glynn with a break. Brooke Glynn being hacked. Will there be a penalty shot? Is the question. Where is the arm pointing? To the penalty box. So that'll nullify the penalties. We'll play some 4-on-4 till the end of the period here. And then Ottawa will start the second period on the power play here, Tyler. In behind the net. Takes a weird bounce. Rimmed around the other side. Ridley with it now. Ridley. In behind their net. And the lead pass is picked up at center by Bosom. She stepped up in a timely way. Ridley now. The pass to Martineau. Martineau gains the blue line. And Chevrier was just offside. With speed going through the neutral zone. .26 left to play, and Ottawa on the power play here. Virgin now gets the zone, flips it into the corner, goes for it. Chambers with it, back to the point, Bosomworth with it. Shots to the net, girls, shots to the net. They fight for it. It was a bit of a scramble, and the goalie gets her glove on. Here, 3.4 seconds left to play is where I would pull my goalie and get an extra attacker on.
Good call. Why not?
Chevrier, the right-handed shot off the face-off. Oh, and the shot just goes by the goalie, and there's a little chance there for Ottawa. So that ends the first period. Ottawa will start the second on the power play, and we finish the period with a 1-0 lead here over the Ridley Tigers at the Tony Graham Recreation Complex. Hey?
Press the mic.
Yeah. And we're back live here at the Tony Graham Recreation Complex. The freshly cleaned sheet of ice just drying up here. A minute 30 left in the break, and the Sens will start with a 1 minute and 1 second power play, trying to up their lead from 1 to 2. Gotta watch the sticky ice. Sticky ice can be an issue. We're back up and running.
If we let the ice settle here.
You're not coming out or what? Warm over here.
Yeah, we got the heat going. We pressed the button.
Just these two?
Maybe there's another button. Ryan Hubbard here. Yeah, have a shout out for anyone back watching the game.
I'll hang in there, Krista, and hopefully we'll win this game.
All right, there's a shout out to Crystal. Hubby Ryan. And the Sens just making their way back out on the ice. And we're getting ready to start here, Tyler. Chambers leads in, and they get the puck into the Ridley zone. Myers first to it. Frigid now, over to her partner and up. Stopped at the blue line, and I think somebody's getting a penalty here. And it looks like it might be a Ridley player. Yep. So, Ottawa will go on a 5-on-3 power play for 44 seconds, Tyler. How do you spell opportunity?
With an O for sure.
Off the face-off. Back to Bosomworth. In the corner to Chevrier. Shot into the goalie. The clear view, she makes the save. And it's faced off into the corner. Ottawa picks it up. Chevrier has it now. They work the puck around. Bosomworth. Over to Frigid. Frigid scanning, looking for opportunities here. Bosomworth with it. Off to the sidewall to Chevrier. Chevrier changing the angle. Over to Frigid. Frigid shot. And goalie could see it, so she just put the glove on it. Good opportunity to get layers of screening here on a 5-on-3, Tyler. Important to keep control and work the puck around until you have a good opportunity where your goalie's eyes are taken away. It's up on the boards. Blue line, Wojtek now. funnels it in behind, and the first penalty will be coming to an end. And Danks is back for it. She rims it up to Shannon. Shannon to Kylie. Kylie to Martineau. Martineau in through middle ice. Toe drag, and oh, a snapper hits the post. A nice little move and a shot. Back to the point to Danks. Danks funnels it back down. Kylie to Danks. Danks shot. It's Martineau in front. Ottawa recovers. Wojtek with it now. Wojtek. Kylie. Kylie back to Wojtek. Wojtek. She's pushed down, and there'll be another penalty. Shot in to Danks over the boards. Nellis off the ice and an extra attacker on. What you want to do is have them touch it at this point, but back to the point. Danks shot. Changes directions. Oh, Martineau just misses the handle. Kylie with it now. Back to Danks. Danks with it. Over to Shannon. Shannon shot in. And glove down by the goalie, and they'll get a brief. Five on three here. So Ottawa still on the power play. Another shot at a 5-on-3, brief 5-on-3. Lynn with it, back to Frigin. Frigin, Bosamworth off her stick. And the official claimed that it came out. All right. Ridley successfully kills off one penalty, and there's a minute 50 left in the second penalty here. Frigin to Bosamworth. Up to Glynn. Glynn gets the zone. But it goes off her stick. And Chevrier with a shot off of a blocker out in front. Chambers just misses. Out in front. They fight for it. Glynn back to the point. Bosamworth with it. Sidewall to Chevrier tries the one-timer. Just slips off her stick. Brooke out with it. Hits a post. Frigin with it now. Oh, spots Chevrier. Chevrier. Shot goes off a pad, collected by Bosamworth. Back to Frigin. Frigin, Bosamworth. Back to Frigin. Frigin tries to feel the pass in there to Chambers. And now Chambers in below the goal line. And out. And a score! Beautiful bumper pass from Glynn to Chevrier to the back of the net. And Ottawa scores on the power play to make it 2-0 Ottawa. With the nice three-way passing play, working it down low and then into the front of the goalie where Chevrier made no mistake and buried it up high. And off the face-off. Goes back into the Ottawa zone. Ferreira with it. Circling behind. She's watched by Hayes. And then loses the puck to McDonald. And now Wojtek has it. Wojtek gains the blue line, tries to make a move to the middle. McDonald up on the play, keeps it in. Quinlan now back to pick it up for Ridley. Off the boards. Kept in by Hubbard. Checked. And now Wojtek has it in the middle. Funnels it down to Wallace. Sire tries to clear it. McDonald keeps it in. Wallace first to it. Wallace with it. Tries to pass it up to Hayes. Wojtek now. Wojtek with it. Circling at the blue line. It's chipped off her stick. And Ferreira will go in on a break. 1-on-0. And the save by Nellis. Ferreira goes by and tries to wait Nellis, but Nellis steered her off. And now Ferreira is down. Wallace gets the middle. Shot by Wallace. She's knocked down. It goes past the side of the net, and there'll be a face-off as Murphy gets the play. That's a good save there to start the second period action for Ridley. And now the face-off, Kylie wins it, back to Bosomworth. Over to Chevrier in front, shot. Oh, and Ridley got a stick on it. And now Shannon over to Bosomworth. Funneled back down into the corner to Kylie. Kylie working her way with it. She's hooked. And McMillan will take away. Kamel with it now, going wide. She's watched by Shannon. Bosomworth watching her player. And now they rim it up to Danks. And puck bounces around the blue line. It's cleared back in by Power, and Lily Shannon will go down, pick it up through the corner. Stops behind the net, reverses. Sees Danks, asking for the puck. It goes off her stick. And now Kylie will intercept the pass and tries to break into the middle. Morrissey steers her off and takes control of the puck. Getting the blue line, that's offside, as Laporte was ahead of the play. And he got into the way. Face-off just outside the Ottawa zone. 14:22 to play in the second. Martineau pressuring. We chip it up into the neutral zone. Fridgen works it back into the neutral zone. And now Ridley clears it back where Wheeler picks it up and over to Fridgen. Fridgen now through center, skating, carrying the puck. Gets the zone and just offside at the blue line. It's the button.
Yeah.
Face off, one back by Ridley. He's trying to regroup it, the pass up, but it's blocked by Fridgen. Fridgen now flips it up. Goalie deflects it into the corner. That goes by Wheeler, and Fridgen is back for it. Fridgen turns to the boards on her forehand. Now goes in behind the back of the net and gets a stop. And pass out to Martineau. Martineau is hooked briefly. Fridgen takes control as the puck bounces around. And Martineau gets on her horse and through the blue line up to center. Goes across the ice waiting for help. Shot goes in just past the goalie. Wojtek with it now. Gets to clear in, and Wallace is up on the play with Glynn. They try and center it. Now over to the off wing. Brooklyn funnels it around behind the net to Wallace. Wallace giving chase up in the corner. Gives it back to Glynn. It goes off her stick and into the corner. Now into the middle to Wallace. Shot. It goes off the goalie's glove, and the rebound is picked up by Ridley and cleared down the ice, where there'll be an icing call here. .12:38 left to play here in the second period. Tony Graham Recreation Complex. They're your Ottawa Senators sporting a 2-0 lead against the Ridley Tigers. Kylie leaning in. Hubbard now up on the boards. And there's a break here for Ridley. Ridley nodding. Tries to go around Hayes. And then the puck goes into Nellis and they slap at it, but Nellis gets a face-off. Face-off here. Nellis is right. Here Kylie wins the face-off back to Bosomworth. Bosomworth on her forehand in behind the net. Wheels around. has her head up, looking for Danks. Danks will beat the pass. And she tries to finagle her way into the front of the net. It goes back to the point to Shannon. Over to Bosamworth now. Bosamworth walking the line. Sees Danks, who asks for the puck. Danks circles a wagon, circles up the boards, and Kira Kiley takes over in behind the net. Kira Kiley working it to Bosamworth. Bosamworth waiting for screening. Oh, and she funneled the shot in there and hit a Ridley player. Camel clears it back into Bosamworth. Bosamworth to McDonald. McDonald to Martineau. Goes off her backhand into the zone. And now Bosamworth with it. With a pass to Lily Shannon, swinging through the blue line. Gets the zone here. Leaves it for Martineau. It's going behind the net. Reverses out in front. Back to Frigin. Walks the line. And a snapper in. Oh, and a shot is saved by the goalie. Ridley out with it now. We get center. Foray on her backhand. Centers a puck into Kira. It's now kept in at the point. Dumped into the corner. Frigin first to it. Leaves it for Chambers. Chambers now up the boards. Funnels a pass up past McDonald, and Ridley will regroup. Quinlan takes it up the boards and into the zone and skips over Frigin's stick, and Frigin will pick it up behind the net and stop up and make her way out. She had Wallace breaking through center. It's now stopped up, and then Martineau gives it to Wallace. Wallace is one-on-one. Shot through the defenseman's legs. It goes deflecting wide. Wallace on the puck again, with help from Glenn. It's chipped back to the point. Hubbard with the slapper, changes directions and into the goalie, and the save is made with a quick slap shot from the point by Tessa Hubbard. Makes it to the mark. And in the corner, Glenn has it on the boards. Wojtek to Wallace. Back to Glenn. Glenn to Wojtek out in front. Shot, quick snapper, and a glove save by the goalie. Ottawa adding to their shot total here.
13-1.
13-1 in this period? Yep. Halfway through, 13-1 in shots. Chevrier in the corner, working with Danks to recover the puck. Danks kicks it out. Hayes has it. Hayes into Kiley, into her feet. Oh, and she tried to get a shot, but she was interfered with. Oh, somebody's getting a head contact penalty, and it's probably going to be us. As it looks like Chevrier is heading off to the box. Yep. Chevrier looking at 2 for head contact. So we'll get a look at Ridley's power play here. Ridley with it on the half boards. Down into the corner. Off to the other side, Noonan shot into Nellis. Nellis, no rebound on the play. It's a save. Kira Kiley having words there with Ridley player. Kiley now off to the half boards. Goes to face off. Bourgeois takes it at the point. Into Nooning. Nooning. Shot in. Saved by Nellis. And up comes the middle of the ice is Ridley. Nooning with it gets the blue line. Shot goes into Nellis. Rebound into the corner. Ridley with it now and behind the net. Keeping them to the outside. Kira leaves it for Bourgeois, who circles behind the net. Bourgeois now, circling the wagon, turns, and looks to get a tip. Shot goes off in Ellis into the corner. And back to Bourgeois. She'll walk the line. Oh, but it comes out momentarily and just mishandled there briefly. 50 seconds left in the Ridley power play. And with the stoppage here, outside the blue line comes the face-off. Laporte with it now for Ridley, protecting the puck. Dumps it in. And Tessa Hubbard picks it up off the boards, gets it up to the blue line. And Wojtek fighting also with it. Linton takes control. Back to Morrissey. Morrissey makes the move to the inside, trying to get to the forehand. And the puck is cleared by Tessa Hubbard. Ridley now at 13 seconds. This should be their last rush on the power play. Linton hits the blue line, and she's blocked by Hubbard. Puck goes across to Hayes, and it's knocked out, and that'll end the penalty. And Hayes will take over in the Ottawa zone. Takes some ice through center, gets the blue line. Comes across the ice, is looking for a feed over to Glenn, and it gets knocked out. Morrissey up. And Kira Kiley will take over. She's watched. And pass up to Frigian. Over to Hayes. And out. Wojtek on the forecheck. And Ellis goes behind the net, leaves it for Frigian. Frigian reverses it to Hayes. Hayes off the boards to Wallace. It's kept in. Frigian will be there first to it. Circles behind, out in front of the net. And feeds a pass to Wallace, and the puck comes out. Power dumps it in. And it's tipped, so no icing. Nellis will stop it up for Hayes, or for Kiley. And the pass, Frigian up to Martineau. Wallace with it now. Martineau going to the net. It's chipped out. Frigian will dump it back in. It's a high stick by Kira. And it's whistled down. And the face-off will come back into the Ridley zone as there was a high stick. .608 left to play in the second period here, Tyler. Ottawa sporting a 2-0 lead. Frigian up on the boards to Martineau. And now it's chipped out, and Wheeler will get first to it, as they call icing. Another icing call. Notting will face off with McDonald, won by McDonald, back to Frigian. Frigian tries a shot, it's blocked. Ridley will recover. And that hits the netting on its way out. Shot clear by Sire. The face-off will come back into the Ridley zone. 5:44 left to play. Donald will take the face-off. It's one to Martineau. Martineau has it in her feet. Back to Shannon, back to Martineau. Martineau in the middle. Shot, saved by the goalie. And it's flipped out. But recovered by Martineau. Martineau now down Main Street. Off to the board, she circles. She cycles it down to McDonald. McDonald behind the net now, waiting for help. Martineau gets there. And Ridley will clear it. Shannon will be first to it. She's watched by Nodding. Billy Shannon chips it off the boards and out. Gains center ice. And tries to feed over to Chevrolet. It just goes off her stake. Now Foray. Centers it. Bourgeois down to Timmins. Timmins with it. Leaves it there for Bourgeois. But it's read by Avery Wojcik, and they get it out. Morrissey now back with it in his zone. Sire with the attempt to clear around comes out in front, but we could not get a handle on Hubbard now. Clears it into the Ottawa zone. Into the Ridley zone. Ridley now breaking it out with Bourgeois. The pass misses Morrissey, and that'll be icing. Wallace now. Back to Hayes. Hayes to Hubbard. Hubbard up. Zone game. Now comes back out. Hayes is first to it. Up to Wallace, and Wallace clears it down. No icing as Glenn beat the pass. Kiley with it now in the corner. Turns back. Tries to work the give and go. And it just puck is shot in behind the net. Now back to Wallace. Wallace, the shot tipped in front by Brooke Glenn into the goalie. Murphy makes the save. .328 left in the second. And face off won by Ottawa. Cleared in behind the net by McDonald. Martineau first on the puck. Reverses in the corner. Buy some time. Pass out to Fridgen. Fridgen with the shot. Oh, nice save by the goalie. All right, screenshot and a pad save. Puck comes back out. And Wheeler will be first to it as she turns to the boards on her forehand and finds Fridgen up on the play. Fridgen will get the blue line, goes to the middle. Martineau with it now. Martineau buying some time, cycles it down to Chambers. Chambers now turning in the corner, centers it to Danks, and she just misses it. Chloe Martineau up on the play. Gets a nice back check with a clear before she goes off for the change. Wojcik with it now. Wojcik back to the point. Goes off of the heel of Lily Shannon sticking out. She's back to recover. Off the boards. Shannon back with it. Over to Chevrier. Chevrier. As Danks asks for the puck. Chevrier carries it in. Chevrier circling. Looking for options. Finds Shannon, who finds Danks. And a one-timer. Hits somebody in front. And really will come away with it. Just makes it out over the blue line. And now Shannon recovers it at her own blue line and tries to get a pass up there. Goes off the boards and with the icing. 1:42 left for the face-off coming back into the Ottawa zone. Faced off into the corner. Wojcik takes control. Funnels it past the Banks. To Wallace, who's going through center, gets the zone. Keeps control. Wojcik now on the puck. Wallace looking for Danks in front. She's watched. Hayes tries to pass, and now Ridley with it. Kira. She's bumped off the puck by Hubbard. Kira Kiley now fighting for it. Kira with a shot into Nellis, steered into the corner. Ridley now, works it to the middle. Shot goes up over as it hit Hubbard, Tessa Hubbard's stick. And looks like Kira Kiley will get a penalty here for roughing. Roughing.
Gonna get one of those?
So Ridley will finish the period on the power play and start the next period on the power play, unless something happens. Ridley with it, out in front. And Chloe Martin sends it down, and Banks will give pursuit. First to the puck, out in front, goes off the stick. Comes out. Wheeler with it now at center. She'll dump it into the Ottawa bench. And it'll come into the neutral zone for a face-off. "12 seconds to play in the period. Sire with it. Puck comes out. And shot goes into Nellis. Save goes into the corner. 1:22 left in the penalty, and that'll bring the second period to an end here with Ottawa sporting a 2-0 lead. Tyler, we'll see you in 12. And yes, we are back live here at the Tony Graham Recreation Complex here in beautiful Canada. Here with Tyler Fridgen as James Wojcik is away for the weekend. And he'll be back next week.
Looks like they decided to come out early because they've got the power play on the sticky ice.
Yeah, well,
Some gamesmanship.
exactly. Actually, I was a bit worried they might get a delay of game penalty
Yeah.
coming out for the second, but so one period to play here, Tyler.
Oh. Thank you.
So I'm going to check in here with Kevin Kiley just for a interim shot total after 2 periods.
31-11.
31-11 for the Sens here. So the Ridley goalie has been busy. 31-11.
Oh, yeah.
And here they come. As Ridley makes their way onto the ice here. They'll be on the power play for a minute 22. And the puck is in play. It's a little sticky out there. As Sire goes back behind her net to set it up. Up on the wing to Foray. Linton has it now. They move it back to Sire. Goes cross ice. And Glenn will get there. Here it actually manages to bring it in. They battle for it. Furia now takes it away to Linton. Linton, it goes off her sticking out. And Chloe Martineau almost had a break there. As Nuding takes it in. Foray leaves it for Nuding. Watched by Fridgen. Nuding circles back into the corner. Back to the point. Bourgeois with it at the blue line. Bourgeois rims it down. And Fridgen will get there. And now Martineau will get the clear. 4 seconds left. That'll kill the penalty. And Ottawa gets a change. And we go back to 5-on-5 here with 18:35 left in the third period. Pass up. Sealed off by Hayes. Hayes dumps it in. And there's a whistle for something. Maybe it hit something, I don't know. Puck is up and in. Wojcik with it. Circles to the corner. Skates up to the wall. And cycles it back to Chevry, who tries to center it. Bosworth now goes off of Ridley player into the corner. Chevry and Danks fight for it. And Laporte will bring it out. She'll stop up at the blue line and send it in. Oh, and the puck comes out in front of Nellis, and Hubbard will take it away with a pass up to Danks that she wasn't expecting. Face off, chipped out by Danks. Danks giving chase. Oh, the good stick picks up the puck and funnels the backhand into the Ridley goalie, and we'll get a face off. As Dank was being pesky right there. And puck is faced off. Back to Shannon at the point. She walks the line a little bit. Funnels a pass in. And up to Glenn. And into the zone. Wallace will give chase. Quinlan carries it out. Funnels in behind the Ridley net. Quinlan with it. Reverses it back to Beresford. Beresford reverses and runs into Kira Kiley. Kiley with it now. Walks up the board. Circles the wagon. And funnels a shot in. Goes back to Bosworth. And it comes in with a sneaky shot and it's saved by the goalie. Now Wallace tries to center it. Goalie has a good paddle there. Keeps it in behind. Kiley with it on. With the Glenn shot. And Kira Kiley goes down into the boards. She's been hurt. She'll skate off. Under her own steam. Chambers comes out. I think her stick might have got caught in the boards there and got skewered. McDonald up on the play now. He's bumped off. Kira Kiley's stick comes into play there. Goes back to the point to Wheeler. And now LaFrigian will pick it up. Nice pass to McDonald. Caitlin McDonald gets the blue line. And then Ridley chips it away. Wheeler dumps it back in. Now Ridley up towards center. Wheeler brings it in. Foray now with a 2-on-1 with Noonan. Foray with the shot. Blocker saved by Nellis into the corner. Wheeler now leaves it for Wojtek. Wojtek to McDonald. McDonald is up there to three of them. We dump it in. It's cleared into the corner. As Ottawa goes on a change. Wojtek is up on the forecheck. Goes back. It's kept in by Danks. Danks works her way up the boards. In behind the net now. Still has it. Still has it. Chips it up over the fallen stick. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard funnels a pass in and makes it to the goalie, and a pad save is made, and the goalie covers up the rebound. Charlie Danks will pick up Kira Kiley's stick, bring it to the boards, and go back for the face-off. Wojtek. He's in for the face-off. Against Timmins. And Wojtek takes it, looking for some airspace. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard walks the line, funnels a shot in. It hits Wojtek, goes into the corner. Oh, Wojtek with it. Oh, sees Hubbard. Hubbard shot. Oh, nice aggressive play by the goalie there to come out for the pad save, and a nice read by Wojtek, seeing Hubbard sneaking in from the point. Thanks, calling for it. And now Wojtek with it. Wojtek rims it around, gets it to Chevrier, and then Hubbard chips it out to Danks. Danks is one-on-one, and she takes an off-wing shot into the goalie's glove for the face-off. Puck is dropped. Lynn goes in and tries to pick it out of the pile. And now up is Camel. Tried a quick 2-on-1 there, but missed the mark. Puck goes back to the point. Tipped in by Linton, but not. As Wallace managed to get the puck out. Now the puck's up at center, and Brismworth is... I know there's a break. The shot. Nellis out aggressively makes the save. And now there's a break for Ottawa. Glynn has Chambers going to the net. Shot goes off of Ridley, clear into the corner. Wallace back to the point to Brismworth. Brismworth feeds it back in. And they battle for it at the blue line. Wallace first to the puck. Tries to work her way into the middle. She's checked off the puck. And now Ridley will clear it, but it'll be an icing call here. Ties up her player, goes to Wheeler. Wheeler, shot in, hits the pad, comes up to Wojtek, goes by her stick. McDonald up on the play, tries the shot, and it's chipped out. Chloe Martineau back to get it. The pass to Frigin. Frigin tries to feed it to McDonald, and it's blocked by Ferret. And now we're in the neutral zone. Quillen with it. Back to Notting. Back to Beresford. Beresford up to Kira. Kira gets the blue line. And Wojtek back on the back check. Knocks it off her stick. Puck is bouncing around in the Ottawa zone. Quinlan now. Shot in to Nellis. It hits Wheeler on the way in. And it's now chipped out. Ottawa doing a good job of keeping Ridley to the outside and getting in lanes and blocking some shots. And the puck is won back to Quinlan. Quinlan with the shot in. Hubbard will get it and bring it to the corner safely. Up to Danks, to Chambers. It's kept in, but Danks follows up on the play. And now Chevrier. Chevrier with a shot, just up and over the net. Hayes tries to keep it in. And now Chevrier, the pass up to Danks. Leaves it there for Chambers. Hayes going to the net, out in front. Bounces around. Chambers will circle the puck back in. Timmins will clear it up and out. And then chop Hayes on the head. But Ridley will be going off here. Nellis tries to get to the net. That's a high sticking penalty against Ridley. 10:51 left to play in the third here. The Ottawa still sporting a 2-0 lead that some will say is the there you go, the worst lead in hockey. I didn't want to say it. It's okay. It's just useless superstition.
Goalie guy.
And back to Frigid. Frigid waiting for some traffic. Shot. into the goalie. Save. Ella Frigid was walking the line there a little bit, waiting for some traffic to arrive, and as the forechecker arrived, she had to get rid of the puck and head it towards the net. And then we'll do it again. Frigid has it now. Rims it around to waiting Wojtek. Wojtek looking in front. Misses a few sticks. Goes back. Nellis will save it there, leave it for Taylor. Taylor will come out. Bosamworth now through center. Makes a move. But had to straddle the blue line. And Chevrier went in just offside. And the face-off is won by Ridley and sent down the ice by Sire, and Danks will pick it up and skate it out. Danks carries the puck in. And it just skips by Lily Shannon. Nellis leaves it there for Shannon. Shannon takes the ice given to her, chips it up and in. And now Martineau with it, circling, comes out, tries to feed Shannon with a cross ice pass, but it's tipped off her stick. Shannon now finds Martineau, who gets the blue line, makes a nice move, gets to the middle, and the shot is blocked on its way into the goalie. Ottawa's making a change there. Danks will pick it up. And Ridley will knock it back in. Ridley on the forecheck. Chambers now trying to come out on the boards. She's pinched off, but Chevrier is there to pick up the puck. Frigid now funnels it out in front. Bosamworth will keep it in. Back to Chevrier, out to Chambers, shot, saved by the goalie. Chevrier with it now. As the penalty is over, 8:30 to play in the third. Frigid will walk the boards, bring the puck in behind the net. And the cross ice pass is picked off by McDonald. And now Wojtek has it through center. Makes a nifty move to get the blue line. Shot goes into the goalie. And that's where it'll stay. We'll get a face-off with 8:10 left to play in the third. Ottawa sporting a 2-0 lead here at the beautiful downtown Tony Graham Recreation Center on this beautiful but chilly Saturday afternoon. Oh, and an opportunity there in front. Hubbard will keep it in. Funnels it to Wojtek. Wojtek tries to get to her forehand. Just loses the handle. And now Hayes fires a shot into the goalie and it's saved. Face-off won by Wojtek. And Martineau now with the shot. Oh, and and we're going to get a penalty for goalie interference, it looks like. Caitlin McDonald skating through the crease. She got tangled up with Murphy, the goalie, and Murphy lost her footing there. And the result is a power play for Ridley. Kind of an innocent play there as McDonald was just pursuing the puck, but there you have it. All right. Noonan Leads in, sorry, nodding. Nodding with it. Over to Linton. Back to Sire. Weak shot goes by the net. Sire breaks her stick. Comes off, and they'll have to go back for it. Billy Shannon will get off the ice, and Ottawa will make a defensive change, and 1:30 left in the penalty. Bourgeois feeds it up to Newting. Nodding. And it's broken up at the blue line. And Wojtek will get the clear. Murphy will stop up the puck and wait for Bourgeois to lead things off here. Farre. Stop by Martin. Martin, puck out. Oh! And a beautiful save by the goalie there with a point-blank deflection opportunity by Danks on the shorty here. Laporte brings it up to Farre. And Ridley's up on the play. Bourgeois with it now. Shot is blocked by Wheeler. Bourgeois walks the line, funnels a shot into Nellis. It's Nellis, and the rebound comes out into the middle. Bourgeois with it again. Shot hits Charlotte Wheeler on its way in. Bourgeois, another shot. Past the net. Rims around to Sire. Sire shoots it in, and Nellis gets the glove save on it. Probably some of the best action there for Ridley in this game. 16 seconds left in their power play. And the puck goes back to the point. Blocker saved by Nellis. Beresford to Quinlan. Quinlan funnels it in. Rim round. The turnaround shot saved by Nellis. Laporte back to the point. Back to Laporte. Shot goes in. Blocker saved by Nellis as you're looking for the top corner. And Ottawa will get another penalty. Billy Shannon going for tripping. So Ottawa will stay on the penalty kill. 5:28 left to play. Bad timing for penalties, I must say. And Ottawa takes a tumble there. Noonan now. Shot. Screen shot. Saved into the corner. Or went off somebody. And now, they just missed their pass coming in. And Ottawa will get a change. Nodding with it. Skating through center. Up to Linton. Linton gets the blue line. Shot goes into Nellis. Save into the corner. Wallace gets the clear. Good teamwork right there. The goalie rims it around as Wojtek is hovering dangerously. Nodding now with it. She'll carry it up, and her teammates have to wait for her and need to move the puck in that situation. Puck moves a lot faster than the slow skater, so. Face-off comes out into the neutral zone on the Ottawa side. Ridley now regrouping. Bourgeois with it. Over to Sire. Sire up to Camel. Puck goes down the middle and out. Bourgeois feeds it back to the goalie who had her back turned on it. That almost went sideways. Here comes Ridley. Bourgeois gets center. Gets the blue line. And then tip going to the net, makes it way under Nellis's pad. And Ridley's on the board with 4 to play, 2-1 Ottawa. Full value for that goal on the power play with the player Morrissey breaking for the net. She got the pass from Bourgeois and she just redirected it. Pass Nellis's pad. Let's see if this puts a spring in to Ridley's step. Puck is in behind the Ottawa net, Fridgen with it now. Tries a pass, hits a skate. And now puck goes across the ice and icing will be waved. Martineau with it now, down in the corner. Martineau with it, shot, goes off the side of the net. Ridley gets center, dumps it in, and now McDonald will do the same, and Ottawa will go for a change. Chambers up on the play. Flynn, Glismworth, sees Wallace out in front. Glismworth again, shot, deflected him into the corner. Chambers will keep it in. Wallace. Into the corner. Oh, and just chipped by briefly. Chambers with it now. Driving the net. Shot. Oh, top shelf. Nifty shot by Chambers to restore the 2-goal lead here. Late in the game, 2:11 to play. A nice steal, keeping, and a shot that didn't miss the mark for Chambers as she sniped it.
Needed that one.
Yeah.
We got 13 to 9.
13?
Plus in the third.
Oh, in the third, okay.
Yeah. 44-20.
44-20. And Wheeler up on with a pass up to Hubbard. Report now. Use it for Timmins. Hubbard. Oh, Hubbard gets hit from behind there. That'll be a penalty. Yeah, vicious hit from behind by Lola Timmins on Hubbard. And power play to finish the game here. Thanks. Back to Shannon with the passes picked off, and Noonan will go in for a break. Nodding, sorry. And Nellis makes a save. Nodding with it again. And Billy Shannon will take control of it through center. Billy Shannon with it. Feeds a pass into Wallace. It's picked off and then Nodding. And Nellis will go out. And she'll slip it by and make a pass up to Chloe Martineau. And now they'll go in behind. Try and get the clear. Ottawa has 4 players up. Foray with it now. Breaking away. Cutting in. Shot. Misses the net. Out in front. Bourgeois with it out in front.
There it goes.
go, guys. We have a power play. Let's go. Wallace now with it, getting the blue line. Passing to Bosamworth, who leaves it for Frigion. Fourier with it now. Leaves it. And now Chevrier with it. And 5 seconds to play here. Ottawa tries to get the 4th goal. And that'll be it. Ottawa with a 3-1 win. The unfortunate late goal coming to break up the shutout, but still a good performance. What's the shot total here, Kev, for the total? 44-20 is the shot total.
What's happening, fellas?
How are you guys? And that is all she wrote.